Hello and what's up, guys? This is Kay from Lunarlight Games, and thanks for dropping in. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new. Hello and welcome. Make sure to help our channel keep growing. Anyways, hey, what's up, Brayden? Let me go ahead and get set up, and we will continue our playthrough of this. Not a problem. I'm always glad to be seeing some returning faces. So give me a brief moment here, and then we'll continue on. I see. I'm very sorry to hear that. A lot better for you. Yeah, that's a lot to have happen. Okay, so let's see, where did we leave off? Right, we were still in the cave. I hope things are looking up for you now. Okay, so I'm almost done setting up here. Do we want to read the mission log? Sure. Okay, so last time we were on this, to stop the terrorist nuclear attack, one must deactivate the detonation code or destroy Metal Gear. Snake and Meryl were heading for the underground maintenance base where Metal Gear is being stored. However, Psycho Mantis confronted them. After losing the battle, Mantis tells Snake that there is no way to get to the underground maintenance base other than going north from the commander's room and through the cave to the communications tower. Then Mantis dies. And what a death that was. Not a problem, Brayden.
Could there be wolves in there?
Wolf dogs. Half wolf, half husky.
How do you know so much?
I ride dog sleds. I'm a musher.
I'll take point. Snake, you follow me.
Okay, so it's at this point that Meryl takes a quick detour. You know, funny enough, if you try to follow her down this side, how the hell did she manage to get through? Because as you can see here, there's only this crack in the wall and you can't even get through. It's also a little deceptive because you think you might be able to use the C4 here. And guess what happens? It doesn't blow up. So, a little odd to say, but we'll find another way through. What's my favorite breed of dog? I've always been partial to Malamutes. And also Golden Retrievers as well. Now, as you can see here, there are a couple wolves, huskies, wolf dogs, whatever you want to call them. They will attack on sight. And I need to toss these night vision goggles because we're going to be delving deeper. Try not to get attacked too much because they can and will kill you. Crap. Well, this isn't the way through. Stop mean dogs. I'm trying not to hurt them because they can and will get pissed at you. Stop, dogs. Alright, here we go. Run away, run away. Well, that was mean. It's not that far off to this side, but you gotta watch out for those dogs.
Snake, what's wrong? I thought you were good with dogs.
He's also very good with women, too.
What are you doing?
Whoops. Messed that up.
What are
There
you
we go.
thinking?
You can use that trick to have the dogs mark their territory on the boxes. That way, whenever you're backtracking through this area, they will not attack you. These dogs definitely love Meryl. They don't love Snake, however. I guess dogs are more partial to women. Not this chain-smoking old man here.
This place is mine. I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
But the radar isn't working. And since we can't use the mine detector either...
Leave it to me.
Leave it to Meryl, alright. She knows the direct path. Even if it might be a little windy. But you know what, there's an easier way to do this.
So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
It sounds weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
Only a little?
Only a little bit. Not a whole lot. You know why? Because Dirtbag Snake here can just crawl straight up the road, and it'll be just fine. Also, if you don't hurry up, you will miss the opportunity to see the footprints. They disappear if you take too long. You can't use the mine detector, but you can, however, use the thermal goggles. Forget about that too. So if you have the thermal goggles, you don't even have to worry about following the path. Put them on and you can see them. And I think that's the last of them. Dirtbag Snake over here showing Meryl how it's truly done.
Meryl!
What is it?
Meryl, get down! Meryl!
Snake, leave me and run.
Meryl!
I guess I am a rookie after all.
Don't worry, Meryl. It's me they want.
Even I know that. It's the oldest trick in the book. The sniper's using me for bait to lure you out.
Damn.
Shoot me, Snake.
No!
My gun. I can't reach it by myself.
Don't move.
I promised. I wouldn't slow you down. I can still help. I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing glamorous about it.
Hey, what's up, real world? Yeah,
Snake,
this is the
please
Master
save
Collection.
yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me.
Meryl! Damn. Snake, it's a trap. The sniper's trick to lure you out. The sniper's waiting for you to go and help Meryl, so he can pick
Well,
you
this
off.
is on a PS5, but
Must be Sniper Wolf.
this
Fox sounds
is essentially an
best.
emulated version of the
Snipers usually
PS1
work in pairs,
game.
but this one's alone, huh?
I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or weeks. It doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself.
Maybe so, but Meryl can't hold out that long.
Snake, can you see Wolf from where you are?
There's nowhere to hide between here and the tower. She must be on the second floor of the tower.
If Wolf is in the communications tower, she can see you perfectly. It's the classic sniper's position. At that distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon either. You'll need a sniper rifle.
Colonel, take it easy. I'm gonna save Meryl, no matter what it takes.
Okay. Thanks.
What's wrong, Naomi?
Nothing. I'm just surprised you're willing to sacrifice yourself. You got the genes of a soldier, not a savior.
You trying to say that I'm only interested in saving my own skin?
I wouldn't go that far, but
I don't know what the hell my genes look like, and I don't care. I operate on instinct.
like an animal?
I'm going to save Meryl. I don't need an excuse.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it for someone else either. I'm gonna save Meryl for myself. Colonel, don't worry.
Snake. Thanks.
I understand. I'm sorry.
I love how this is set up for a big melodramatic moment, but, well, like they all said, we can't shoot the sniper with all of the weapons we currently have, even though I think, well, we could have used the Nikita, but the radar's jammed. And too bad we can't aim in first-person view mode, because the FAMAS could probably hit her anyway. Oh well. Let's go backtrack. Sorry, Meryl. We're just gonna ditch you. So yeah, if you're in the chat, feel free to sound off. I'm currently in it, so I am one of them, which leaves possibly one other viewer. And good thing the wolves can't attack in first-person view mode. Now, thankfully, you can take your time backtracking all the way to the rifle. There we go. There are some obvious dead ends there, so not all of the paths are equal. Is my PlayStation lagging? Not really, that's just because the way this game is. It's not a perfect emulated version of this PS1 classic. About to say, I thought that said 6. Yeah, no, never mind. It does look like 6, but then you zoom in and it says 5. How weird. Yeah, it could be a combination of my connection and the way this game is running. I don't exactly have the best upload speed. Oh crap. You know, it's possible for us to kick him off the ledge over there, but let's not do that. "23. I've been 23 for about 8 years now. Actually, no, nearly 10 years. Sometimes I forget how old I am. Alright, so we're gonna fast travel. And yes, this game does have fast travel.
Is this all there is to load? For the heliport, huh?
Could be a combination of my mic. But yeah, being 23, man, that feels like so long ago, and at the same time, not very long. Oh crap. Stuck in a hard place. We'll just wait right here. You know, I used to play the demo of this back on the PS1. So what I would do is I would just hide right here and just like pull up the pistol and just start wailing on this guy. Poor guy. He was only doing his job, but we need the ration. I remember there being a security cam right over here. That seems to be gone. You've never had a PlayStation? I grew up with a PlayStation. I've never had an Xbox. I did have family members that owned Xboxes. That would have been sometime right around just before, I want to say, Halo 3 came out. It was sometime around 05-ish, 06-ish. We were mainly playing Halo 2, and yeah, I think that was just it. Halo 2. We didn't really get into Halo 1. And then about a year later, Halo 3 came out, and we were playing LAN parties like almost every other opportunity that we had. Those were the good old days. Okay, so as part of this segment, we have to backtrack all the way down to the basement. And let me get rid of this poor fool. There are far more enemies down here than last time. I love how the reaction to being shot is just a plain old ow. Almost got dropped down the pit of no return. Don't think this is the right door that we need. Got the C4. Not that we need it, but hang on. Not a big fan of how the first-person view is here. Gotta somehow crawl and pick this up without... There we go, the PSG-1. That's what we came all the way down here for.
You got a PSG-1. You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
Okay, so gotta somehow crawl through without hitting these lasers. Funny enough, you can still hit the lasers and they won't trigger. Goes to show you how poor the hit detection is. Gotta make sure we're not running into lasers. Don't worry, Meryl. You'll be alright. We will return to her quite shortly. Is this all just FAMAS bullets? Yeah, never mind, we don't need these. Yeah, so I didn't really get to try an Xbox 360 all the way up until Halo 3 came out. Sometime in, I think, 07. Although it could have been earlier, and I'm just misremembering. Because I do remember some friends having it. Here we go. Let's get back outside. We're going to head back out the way we came in. Which means even more backtracking all the way to the truck. No problem, Brayden. Hope you have a very good night. And of course, the VOD will always be here up on the channel, so in case you're curious about how this playthrough goes, feel free to return. Have a very good night. Not at all. See you later, too. Alright, so while that guy's distracted, let's head over here. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's throw out the box.
Huh? Just a box. Is this all there is to load? The nuclear warhead storage, huh?
So yeah, this is a hidden fast travel system in the game. Those boxes are more useful than just to hide in. I think there's one more, but I don't have that one available at this moment. Good thing in this version of the game, you can kick the guard's butt and they won't even care. It's a useful way for getting around enemies without needing to use up any ammo or, you know, if you're restricted from using weaponry. So we just gotta wait over here. Hopefully he'll turn around soon. So I wonder if this... Crap. I blame my depth perception there. I forgot about the O2 gauge. Now if you hide around somewhere over here... Get away. We're likely going to choke because there's not enough air. There we go. I have very poor depth perception here. Ah, crap. Can't use our weapons. I'm just gonna lay down flat and hope that he doesn't see us. Nah, this is fine. Also, can always use that to regain our health. Now let's head back. We'll have another chance to loot everything. Right now I'm only concerned about getting back to Meryl. I hope she hasn't been doing too bad. I mean, who am I kidding? She's still probably out there somewhere bleeding out. Or, you know, Sniper Wolf probably saw that we ran away and did something about it. Just gotta remember to equip that so the wolves don't pick on us. I wouldn't bother exploring that cave system. There's nothing but dead ends. And let me pick up this one. So Meryl has since disappeared. Alright, we need to focus on the sniper battle. I'm going to toss this out. I'm going to quickly equip our PSG-1. There we go. Crap. I really don't like this battle. You have to wait until she moves. Or you can just run. Make her waste ammo. And let me see. Let me pop this pill here. This will help stop the twitching. Heck, we traded shots right there. Again, how can you trade shots like this? excuse the poor aiming at this moment. Pop out, please. And that ends this sniper fight. Now before pressing on, I'm gonna make a quick save here.
Snake, wouldn't now be a good time to save your mission?
What's going on?
I'm not sure. I'm getting a bad feeling.
Bad feeling. Something you ate?
No, I'm serious. Like a premonition.
Yeah,
or
she's got
something.
indigestion. Take her hint though.
Snake, it's all up to you.
Yeah, take the hint. Make a save. Because it's all too easy to mess up this upcoming segment. Lord knows I've tried. Just gonna grab as many goodies as we can. You never quite know when you'll be able to stock up on food once more. So you know, based on the blood I'm seeing here, we did somehow manage to shoot Sniper Wolf.
Don't move!
It's hard to miss when you're this close. Toss your weapon over here. Slowly. You are a fool to come back here. Stupid man.
A lady sniper, huh?
Didn't you know that 2/3 of the world's greatest assassins are women? Do you want to die now? Or after your female friend? Which will it be?
I'll die after I kill you.
Is that right? Well, at least you've got spirit. I am Sniper Wolf, and I always kill what I aim at. Oh, you're my special prey. Got it? I've left my mark on you. I won't forget it. Until I kill you. You're all I think about.
Take him away.
Well, game over. It was a good run, Snake.
Don't kill me yet. I'm a man. Leave it to me. I want no more accidents like that dark chief.
Yes, he's my target. Mine.
Can you hear me, Solid Snake?
He's tougher than I thought.
Do you know who I am? I always knew that one day I would meet you. The man who stole what was rightly mine. The man who stole my birthright. Me? I'm the man you stole everything good from. And now, after the sacrifice of our brothers, after 30 long years, finally, the two of us meet. The brother of life.
Do you need his DNA too?
Yes. I want a sample while he's still alive. We need it to correct the Genome Soldier's mutations.
Then we'll be able to cure them?
No. We still have to get our hands on Big Boss's DNA.
Have they given in to our demands yet?
Not yet.
They won't give in. They're all hypocrites, every one of them.
Is that your opinion as a Kurd?
They always put politics first.
That's right. That's why they want to avoid any leak about their precious new nuclear weapon.
Boss, it looks like our friend is awake.
There definitely is a resemblance, don't you think, little brother? Or should I say, big brother? I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You and I are both the last surviving sons of Big Boss. It's me. Really? Then what? Oof, those idiots! All right, Raven. I'll be right there. They're not responding to our demands. We launched the first one in 10 hours as planned.
Damn Americans.
Looks like you read them wrong.
Something's funny. Normally the Americans are the first ones to the negotiating table. They must think they've got something up their sleeves.
So it's come down to it, has it? We're going to launch that nuke and ride it all the way into history.
I've got to take care of some launch preparations. You're in charge here, Ocelot.
What about you? Want to stay for the show?
I'm not interested. It's time to feed the family.
So you prefer your wolves to my show, huh?
Ocelot, don't screw up like you did with the Chief.
Yes, I know. That was an accident. I didn't think a pencil pusher like him would be so tough.
Well, his mental defenses were reinforced by hypnotherapy.
Boss, what about that ninja?
He's killed 12 men. Whoever he is, he's some kind of lunatic.
Bastard took my hand. How could he have gotten in here?
Perhaps there's a spy among us. Mantis is dead. We've also got to find out what killed Baker and Octopus. We're short-handed, so make this little torture show of yours as short as possible.
Torture? This is an interrogation.
As you wish. See you later, brother.
Your woman is still in this world.
Meryl.
Catch you later, handsome.
Once she picks a target, she doesn't think about anything else. Sometimes she even falls in love with them before she kills them. Finally, just the two of us. How are you feeling?
Not bad. Caught a nice nap on this revolving bed of yours. Too bad I was sleeping alone.
Glad to hear that. This is some bed, all right. I'm about to show you some of its nicer features.
Where are my things?
Oh, don't worry. They're all there. Washington was taking quite a chance sending you here. Someone must have had a lot of faith in your skill, huh, carrier boy?
So, Metal Gear's armed with a new type of nuclear warhead, huh?
Why don't you go ask Campbell for the full story?
The Colonel?
By the way, you got an optical disc from President Baker, didn't you?
What if I did?
Is that the only disc? There's no other data?
What do you mean?
There's no copy? If not, that's fine.
Is Meryl okay?
She's not dead yet. Wolf must have been feeling generous. But if you want her to stay that way, you better start answering my questions right now. You were holding one card key. Where are the other two? What's the trick behind that key?
Trick?
That weasel of a president said there's some kind of trick to using the key.
Hell if I know.
I see. No problem then. We're going to play a game, Snake. And we'll find out what kind of man you really are. When the pain becomes too great to bear, just give up and your suffering will end. But if you do, the girl's life is mine. Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the select button to submit. When your life reaches 0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about using auto-fire, or I'll know. I'm going to run a high-voltage electric current through your body. If it's just for a short time, it won't kill you.
But I never heard that before.
You're a tough guy, Snake. But I've got some bad news for you. You're no POW. You're a hostage. There's no Geneva Convention. No one is coming to save you. Starting to feel a little scared. Good. You should be. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, here we go.
Oh man, I hate this game. Well, let's try to avoid losing. Oh, what do you know? This is incredibly easy if you're using, like, say, a pen against the controller.
Like that. Shall we go again?
Excuse the view change because I'm rubbing a pen right against the controller. It's gonna look kind of crazy for the moment.
Had enough yet? We're not finished yet.
Oh man, it's not working. Nope. Never mind. Hang on. I'm gonna try this once more.
Did it again. Sorry, boss.
That's always funny. The big boss in charge is yelling at Ocelot because he screwed up the interrogation. Now this is why we make a save right about here, because if you die, there is no returning. Let's read the mission log. To stop the terrorist nuclear attack, one must deactivate the detonation code or destroy. I think we already read through this. However, on the way through the underground passage, Sniper Wolf fires at Meryl, acquiring the PSG-1. Snake beats Wolf. However, Meryl is no longer there. Snake heads north to get clues to find Meryl. I have always disliked this portion of the game. It's very hard to tap fast enough to actually beat the minigame. I was hoping that using a pen would probably make this a lot easier, but it is not getting any easier. Of course, you don't have to do this portion. If you want to, you can just hit the touchpad, submit, and just skip on through. The only penalty, though, is that you don't get a bandana after beating the game, and the ending slightly changes. And it's also non-canon if you submit. The real ending is if you don't submit. So that's where we're trying to aim for. But we have to survive this torture segment, which I'm gonna give it a shot.
Don't move!
Thing is, we have to mash somewhat fast and hard on the controller. I mean, things were going well, but it's really hard to do this with a pen on this controller. It's kind of angled weird. Plus, the D-pad is incredibly big. So if you accidentally hit the touchpad, that means you submit, I guess. Let's try this once more.
They're definitely...
Okay. Pray for me.
How did you like that?
Yeah, so rubbing
we
a
go
pen against a
again?
controller is somewhat workable, but you have to do this fairly quick. Also, don't mind the camera changes.
Had enough yet? We're not finished yet. You still okay? Want me to go on? Can you take one more?
I don't even know. This is not working as well as I'd hoped it would. Yeah, it's not working.
Ocelot, did it again.
Sorry, boss.
Now, I don't have any sort of... I don't know what you call them. Those controllers with the auto tap thing. Gonna try this one more time. This is incredibly difficult, and I've never been able to really pass this segment. Other than just to, you know, tap the button really quickly.
Don't move!
Alright, so I'll try this manually instead.
Leave it to me.
I want no more accidents like that. Don't.
Yes, he's mine.
See, this is why having accessibility options are key.
Press the...
Unless you're a whiz at tapping buttons really quickly.
You
Ah,
win.
crap. Hang on. I accidentally pressed the touchpad before the torture segment even began. You know, like I just put my left hand over the top of the DualSense and it triggered the touchpad. Way to go, Snake. You managed to submit before the torture even began. I'm gonna give this a few more shots. It doesn't really matter if we can pass this or not. Besides, you can't get the stealth pack without submitting. And in my opinion, it's by far the best special item you can get after completing the game.
No more accidents like that. Don't.
Yes, he's my target. Mine.
I'm going to see if I can connect my controller via USB. That way we can get
Definitely is
zero lag.
Press the circle button repeatedly to regain...
Alright, let's try this.
How
Not
did
bad.
you like that? Shall we go again? Had enough yet? We're not finished yet.
Ah, man, this hurts.
You...
Ah, come on,
win.
no.
Had enough.
It happened once more. It wasn't always such a problem with the older controllers because the select button was so small, but when the touchpad is as big as, you know, a third of the controller, it's very hard not to avoid pressing that. Or should I say it's very hard not to avoid hitting it. Whatever.
Don't move!
This segment was a lot easier to deal with when I was younger. Now, when you get to be my age, whenever you stoop improperly, well, there goes your back.
Yes, he's my target, mine.
Come on, skip through this, please.
Press. How did you like that?
You really want to speed up at the end so you can
Shall we
get
go
max life.
again? Had enough yet?
That was even better than last time.
We're not finished yet. You still okay? Want me to go on? Can you take one more?
Just one more. But this sucks so bad.
You...
Ah, come on, no. I keep forgetting about that.
Had enough.
It's really hard to get a good position on this controller. This is another downside to having this be on PS5 because, well, because we lost use of the select button, there's really no other way to remap select. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, there's no way to remap select. Not unless I go through the main system menu, but I wish there was an option to disable the select button here.
Don't move!
This is taking far longer than I'd like to.
Leave it to me. I want no more episodes like that. Don't.
Yes, he's my target, mine.
I'm gonna feel this tomorrow. Hell, I'm feeling this right now. Let me see if I can lay this on a flat surface. Yeah, pro tip, use a flat
How did you
surface.
like that? Shall we go again? enough yet? We're not finished yet. You still okay? Want me to go on? Can you take one more?
Please, not another. Let this be the last one.
You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think. You're
I'm
the
exhausted.
boss's brother, all right.
Breathless too.
Your brother, he's an amazing man. Who else could shoot down 2 F-16s with a Hind helicopter? The Les Enfants Terribles project was not a total failure. He is the one man who could make my dream into a reality.
The worst part about this is that we have to survive 2 whole segments of this.
Huh? Looks like I got a roommate. The DARPA chief? What a stench.
Damn, I caught a cold. That witch, she took my clothes.
Look at our old friend here. Anyways, I'm gonna take a quick breather.
Snake, are you okay? I feel so scared for you. It must be horrible.
I've been through a lot worse, believe me.
Wow, you really are a hero. It's a good thing the codec is connected directly to your inner ear. You can contact us anytime. It's always nice to hear that you're all right. Why don't you contact the Colonel? If anyone can think of a way out, it's him.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a nice long break. I feel a little wiped right now.
Please, Snake, don't give up.
So let's call around, and after about maybe 5-7 minutes, we'll be good to go.
Just because you are locked up does not mean there is no chance of escape. Keep your eyes and ears open, and when you see a chance, take it. You should call Campbell and wait for his instructions.
Screw that, let's go call up What's-His-Face. I think it's 141.42. Hang on.
Normally, when a soldier is taken prisoner, he should only give up the big 4. That's name, rank, serial number, and date of birth. But you're not any old soldier, Snake. I don't want you to tell them anything. Fortunately, you're strong enough to resist. In any case, don't you think you should contact Colonel Campbell?
Yeah, it's 140. Wait, hang on. This is strange. Oh, 141.12. That's why I'm not picking up on his call.
Otacon, are you still okay?
Yeah, thanks to the...
I need your help.
I was wondering when you'd ask. What should I do?
I've been captured. I'm locked up here in this cell.
What cell?
There's a big torture machine nearby.
Okay, I know it. It's close. I'll be there right away.
Thanks.
Just because you are locked.
Didn't we hear this already? Yeah, let's call Campbell. Or maybe Deep Throat. No call from Deep Throat.
Snake, are you okay?
I've been better.
How's Meryl?
They've got her.
Damn. Snake, the government has decided not to give in to their demands. We're trying to buy some more time.
Come on, Colonel. Why don't you stop playing dumb? I'm sorry about Meryl, but I want the lies to end now.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear was designed to launch a new type of nuclear warhead, wasn't it? You knew it all along, didn't you? Why did you try to hide it?
I'm sorry.
Can't tell the grunts, huh? You've changed a lot. Metal Gear, secret advanced nuclear weapons research. Does the White House know about this? How
Project.
Need to know basis, is that the idea?
These are sensitive times. Even subcritical nuclear tests are causing quite a stir.
Plausible deniability, huh?
Yes. And tomorrow, the President and his Russian counterpart are scheduled to sign the START 3 Accord.
I get it. That's the reason for the deadline.
That's right, Snake. And that's why we can't let this terrorist attack go public.
We still haven't even ratified START 2, or dealt with the issue of TMDs. This has to do with the President's reputation, and America's place as the dominant superpower.
So patriotism is your excuse for circumventing the Constitution?
Please, Snake. Just stop them.
Why should I?
Because you're the only one who can.
In that case, tell me the truth about this new type of nuclear warhead.
I told you before. I don't know the details.
I don't believe you. If the situation is so serious, why don't you give in to their demands? Let them have Big Boss's remains.
You see?
Or is there some reason that you can't do that? Something you haven't told me about?
Publicly, the President has been very vocal in his opposition to eugenics experiments. We don't want the existence of the Genome Army to go public.
And that's the only reason? Huh. Hell with you.
I'm sorry.
The corpse of the DARPA chief is lying right here next to me.
Oh, man.
But it's strange. He looks and smells like he's been dead for days. All his blood's been drained out, too.
Drained?
Maybe to slow down decomposition?
I have no idea.
But the chief only died a few hours ago, right?
Right. But he's already started to decompose.
What could it all be about?
Something in his blood that they wanted?
I doubt it. Just the nanomachines in the transmitter.
Did the chief tell them his detonation code?
I'm afraid so. It looks like they've got both codes and are nearly ready to launch.
Damn. Is there any way to prevent it?
It seems that there's some type of emergency override device that can cancel out the detonation code. It's a countermeasure that Arms Tech installed secretly. You have to unlock it with 3 special card keys.
And where are those keys?
I've got one of them. I don't know where the other 2 are. Besides, I'm locked up here.
We've got no choice. Forget about the keys. Your top priority now is to destroy Metal Gear itself. Sorry to have to lay it all in your lap, but you're all I've got. Bust out of there and get to the communications tower. Also...
What?
I know it's asking a lot.
Meryl, right?
Yeah.
I'll save her.
Thanks. The guard is only human. He has to sleep and go to the bathroom like the rest of us. That'll be your chance.
And that's our cue to exit. Hang on.
Otacon.
I'm headed your way now. Can't you just relax?
I am relaxed. I just don't know how to kill time here.
Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can.
Why don't you contact the Colonel? If anyone can think of a way out, it's him.
I'm gonna make another save here just in case we screw up or something else happens.
Please, Nick, don't give up.
Come on, buddy, go to the bathroom. He has a funny way of sneezing.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! What the hell are you doing?
I'm in my safe spot. My secret hidey hole. I'll just do some squats. Especially right here, next to our friend. Well, we're not exactly doing push-ups, but Snake's gonna have one great booty in the future.
Snake, it's showtime. Ocelot wants you.
Crap. Once more, we gotta do this.
Okay, I'll tell you once more. Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength.
Blah blah blah.
How did you like that?
Perfect first round.
Shall we go again? Had enough yet? We're not finished yet.
This is so bad.
You still okay? Want me to go on? Can you take one more?
No, not really. This is really tiring.
You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think. We live in a sad age. Imperialism, totalitarianism, perestroika. 20th century Russia has had its share of problems, but at least they had an ideology. Russia today has nothing.
They're struggling between freedom and order, and with that struggle, a new spirit of nationalism has been born.
The boss has a close friend high up in the Russian government. He's currently the head of Spetsnaz. He's agreed to purchase this new nuclear weapons system. The Hind was just a down payment.
So you're in this for money?
I don't need money. I want Russia to be reborn, to lead a brave new world order.
Okay, there we go. We don't need to do any more of this. It gets even worse on extreme and also hard difficulty, where the timer actually is filled to max and you have to do like 5 straight sessions of that, or 5 straight rounds.
You okay, Snake? Yeah. Nothing new to report.
Snake, is there anything I can do?
Yeah. My arm hurts.
Poor Snake. I'll increase the level of painkillers in your blood.
Okay, but you can leave out the Benzedrine. That stuff makes me too frisky.
I guess you're not feeling too bad after all. Snake, put the controller up against your arm.
What?
Don't worry, it'll feel good.
Huh?
Okay, here I go. How does that feel, Snake? A little better?
How did you do that?
I stimulated your muscle fibers with the nanomachine cilia. That's about all I can do for you.
Naomi, please talk to me. Say something to take my mind off the pain.
What can I say?
Anything.
I'm not a very good talker.
Please. Tell me about yourself.
Myself? That's a tough one.
Any family?
That's not a happy topic for me.
I don't have any family. No. Wait. There was a man who said he was my father.
Where is he?
Dead. By my own hand.
Big Boss.
What? Big Boss? I had no idea.
There was no way you could. It happened in Zanzibar 6 years ago. Only Snake and I know the real truth of what happened there.
So, is it true? Was Big Boss really your father?
That's what he said. That's all I know.
And you were able to kill him, knowing that?
Yup.
How?
He wanted it. Besides, some people just need killing.
That's patricide.
Yup. That's the trauma that Mantis was talking about. The one we share in common.
Is that why you left Foxhound?
Let's just say that I needed to be alone for a while, and Alaska was the perfect place.
Snake. I didn't have a real family either. Just a big brother who put me through school. We weren't even blood related, and he was much older than me.
Where is he?
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
Snake, is there a woman in your life?
After you've been through as many wars as me, it's hard to trust anyone.
Friends?
Roy Campbell.
You're still calling me friend?
Is that it?
No. There was another. Frank Yeager.
What?
Big Boss's most trusted lieutenant, and the only member of Foxhound ever to receive the code name Fox. Gray Fox.
I learned a lot from him.
But didn't you try to kill each other?
That's true. We did, in Zanzibar. But it was nothing personal. We were just professionals on opposite sides, that's all.
And you still call yourself friends?
Hard to believe. War is no reason to end a friendship.
That's insane.
I first met him on the battlefield. He was being held a prisoner of outer heaven, but he didn't look like a prisoner to me. He was always so cool and precise. I was still green, and he showed me the ropes.
You knew him well?
No. We never talked about our personal lives. Sort of an unwritten rule. The next time I saw him on the battlefield, we were enemies. We were fighting barehanded in a minefield. I know it sounds strange to most people, but we were just two soldiers doing our jobs. It's like a sport.
Men in their games. You're like wild animals.
You're right. We are animals.
So if you were friends, then how do you explain the ninja's behavior?
I don't know.
It's your genes. They make you predisposed towards violence.
You really like talking about genes, Naomi. Why did you get into genetic research anyway?
I never knew who my parents were, or even what they looked like. I guess I got into genetics because I wanted to figure out why I am the way I am.
So you studied about DNA?
Yeah. I thought if I studied my genetic structure, I'd find out who I really was. I thought that by analyzing a person's genetic information, I could retrieve the blank spots in that person's memory.
Memory is stored in DNA?
We're not sure, but we know that a person's genetic fate is determined just by the sequence of the 4 bases in their DNA.
So what about my fate? You know my DNA sequence, don't you?
Your fate? I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Of course not. You're a scientist, not a fortune teller.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, my stomach! Oh, damn it!
Poor guy. Probably shouldn't have eaten those day-old, week-old rations. Now, where the hell is Otacon?
I'm headed your way now. Can't you just relax?
No, I can't. My arm is hurting. There he is.
Hey, I'm here.
Where?
It's me.
Otacon.
Wow, they even captured you.
Hurry, get me out of here.
Let me go. That hurts.
Hurry up.
Is that how you ask a guy a favor? Let me go. Jeez, it's like an animal's cage. Oh, what a smell.
Because of him.
Yeah, it's the Derpa Chief.
You don't hurry up and get me out of here, I'll be laying next to him.
Those bastards. This lock won't open with a security card. You need a key like the soldiers carry.
So what are you doing here then?
I thought you might be hungry. If you need more food, I can bring some more later. Also, I got you this level 6 card. It'll get you out of that torture room. Here, take this too.
What's this?
It's a handkerchief. I got it from Sniper Wolf.
Why?
I don't know why, but she's nice to me.
Sounds like Stockholm Syndrome to me.
I was taking care of the dogs here. After the terrorists took over, they were planning to shoot all the dogs. But Sniper Wolf stopped them. She even let me feed them when I asked. She likes dogs. She must be a good person. Please don't hurt her.
Wake up, you idiot. She's the one who shot Meryl. To launch a nuke, I've got to stop them.
Then you have to get past the communications tower.
First, you have to get me out of here.
Come on, I'm trying my best.
That guard's got the key. You'll have to take him out.
Give me a break. I'm no soldier. I can't take anybody out.
You have to.
I'll be killed. Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
Wait.
Now, what did he give us? Food, and more food. And also this handkerchief. A little confused on what we should be doing. Can we not pause? There we go.
The ketchup. You might be able to trick the guard if you use it right.
Snake, why don't you use the ketchup and pretend that you're dead?
There's your hint there.
Just because you...
We've heard this before.
Don't say anything to tease or anger the person torturing you. If you make him mad, it'll be that much worse for you. You'll need to save your strength.
Sorry for the wait. Hang on here. So, in order to progress, we have to use that ketchup creatively. Still a little confused? Well, it might not say it here, but if you lay down and tap circle while the inventory is open and highlighting the ketchup, you can do this. Oh, never mind. You don't have to highlight it in the menu. Just equip it and then tap circle while you're laying on the ground.
What the hell?
Surprise, buddy! Ah, crap. Well, screw the hit detection there. Crap.
If you get a chance to eat...
Well, if you're not quick, you can screw that up. This sucks. We have to redo the mini game or whatever. The torture game. I really blame the hit detection there. I should have just tapped square instead of circle. Because now we have to do this all over again. So about the torture. Well, at least now that I know that the second phase of the torture I can pass pretty easily, it's not going to be so bad. So, to stop the terrorist nuclear attack, one must deactivate the detonation code or destroy Metal Gear itself. Snake and Meryl head for the underground maintenance base. Meryl is shot by Sniper Wolf and is taken hostage, and Snake is also captured. Enduring the torture with Meryl's life on the line, Snake waits for an opportunity to escape the cell. This would be incredibly heartbreaking if you're playing on extreme mode. So now we gotta do this phase all over again. Now, where are you? Oh, we didn't even call what's his face yet. Let me just skip through all of this. Alright, next time we're not gonna take any more chances. Don't bother with using melee. Melee can sometimes not actually work because of the whole hit detection system. As you just saw, somehow he managed to stand inside of us and we only got the kick in. When really we were supposed to get both the punches and kicks in. Well, that's also because this game works on an 8-directional way system with a D-pad. Only really tracking 4 directions. You really have to hit the diagonal if you want to move diagonally.
Shut up in there, will ya?
Well, we can practice our exercises if we want. Now, if you were a speedrunner, man, I'd be super pissed at having that happen. There we go.
Snake, it's showtime. Ocelot wants you.
Imagine you were having the hardest time trying to beat this on extreme and you screwed up right there. I'd probably delete the game right then and there.
Okay, I'll tell you once more.
I am really tired of this segment. Thankfully, it's not that bad.
Shall we go again?
I think 4 to 5 rounds with max bar is extremely difficult to do.
Had enough yet? We're not finished yet.
As long as you're right around max health here, you shouldn't have too difficult of a time.
You still okay? Want me to go on? Can you take one more?
I'm feeling somewhat fatigued, but we should be able to get through this one.
You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think. We live in a sad age. Imperialism, totalitarianism, perestroika, 20th...
We've heard that before.
You okay?
Just gotta skip through all of this. There's no way to fast forward through any of this. Just gotta keep mashing our way through the codec calls. Okay, so second time around wasn't so difficult. But I think if there was an extra round thrown in, probably wouldn't be able to do it at all. You need to somehow stay at about half health throughout the entire thing, or even max health, to really somehow survive. I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't have nearly enough endurance for all of that.
Otacon.
I'm headed your way.
Okay, you are in my targets next time. We're not going to give him enough room to run away this time. Really must apologize for this session. It's taking far longer for us to get away through this segment than I had anticipated. Not to mention all of the times we messed up.
Hey, I'm here.
Where?
I'm just gonna skip through this.
Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
Wait.
Okay, so we're gonna get right next to the bed and use the ketchup. Now there's another way around this if you somehow screwed up the ketchup method, and that is to just hide underneath the bed. We're taking no chances this time. And there we go. We solved the issue of Metal Gear Solid 4 where Johnny marries what's-her-face, Meryl. Too bad there's no time paradox here, but I am glad to be out of this situation. And also, we have finally made our way through to the canon ending. We can't leave without grabbing our possessions here. Looks like a clean toilet after he just blew it up. Now there's a gun camera right over there. It's not going to trigger the alarm, but it will shoot at you if you walk into the line of fire. You can deal with this through either one of two ways: throw out a chaff grenade, or destroy it using the Nikita missile. Or you could just, you know, try to run past it and hope for the best. Not recommended, but that option is there. Oh crap. More cameras. Funny. It didn't see us. I'm just gonna head into the armory and pick up the camera. You don't have to do this though. It's entirely optional, but... Wow, he actually saw us right before he died. Ah, crap. There was another guy shooting us from off screen.
What's wrong? Snake! Snake!
You really can't be a one-man army here. Ah, really? There was a slight bit of a pause that screwed us over. Ah. I wonder if there's some sort of bug there if you somehow manage to die during the screen transition. Doesn't matter though. Crap. That takes care of that. Huh. That worked even though it blew off screen. Excuse me, blew up off screen. Okay, we have our stuff. Let's get out of here. Now let's see. I guess we can check out the armory, grab up whatever ammunition we can because we are not going to come back here anytime soon. Gonna wait for that guy to move away. Ah, crap. Stood just a little too close to him.
Snake! Answer me! Snake! Snake!
You really have to watch out for the screen transition. It's entirely possible to walk too fast and then all of a sudden end up in his zone of discovery. There we go. Don't mind the sloppy gameplay. But that's okay, we were never really going for a perfect playthrough the first time around. That can wait until later. Now let's see, what's over here?
Snake, you'll find out soon enough.
Oh yeah, about that. Ocelot left this with us. Probably best not to hold on to it, so I'm going to drop it here. And we're going to leave.
That was a close one, Snake.
Ocelot. You'll pay for that. That Deep Throat's a real enigma. He's definitely from inside their ranks.
Is he an informer? Maybe some kind of renegade? I've got the feeling there's some other force at work here.
Probably best to throw that thing out when you're in an empty location. And not when you're surrounded by enemies. But thankfully, they never look inside the elevator. And while we're still messing around here, now's a good time to refill the inventory anyway. These enemies require 4 shots, so keep that in mind when you're quick tapping. And somehow we managed to avoid falling in. I think that's going to be all for now. Now, what's over here? More pistol bullets is never a bad thing. Especially with the upcoming segment. I'm going to make sure to clear out everything before we move on. Poor guy was only doing his job. Now, I don't remember if these other doors have any new items, but we can always check them just in case. Is there another guy over there? Yeah, there is. Also, this is a good opportunity to use that PSG-1. It is a one-shot kill, but you have to be in the prone position in order to use it. Is that another ration? Yeah, there we go. I'm going to save the rest of the chaff grenades for later. Oh wait, gotta use one more. If we had the option to just flip over the railing and get down, this would be a whole lot easier. There's also this guy right over here. He's not really guarding anything important, but we'll take him down just for the fun of it. Now, mind you, this is the final MGS game that allows you to pretty much play through the entire game, killing people wherever you can without being penalized for it. MGS 2 and 3 kind of rewards you for not killing anyone. Plus, it also introduces the tranquilizer gun, so there's no need to kill anyone if you don't have to. Be very careful on your second time through this area because there are tons and tons of claymores. Well, that's fine because I want to get a refill on these anyway. We won't really have the chance to get any more until much later. If at all. I don't really remember. And we can just go right about here. Oh, by the way.
To get to the underground.
No comment about the snowfield?
To get to the
Guess not.
If you go straight down the underground passageway.
Yeah, so they're directing us to go back where we were captured.
Sound travels better in cold environments. If you're going to use a handgun, you should equip a suppressor.
Also, another hint about the suppressor. Now, before we head over there, there are a few collectibles we should probably grab before we move on. Okay. Well, I didn't see that guy. I'm always screwing up here.
Where'd he go?
Also, another thing, the grounds over here are made of grates, so avoid stepping around them. You will likely be heard. Apparently this guy can't see over the side of the stairs. Chokeholds can be somewhat iffy. You have to be somewhat close enough for it to activate, but not so close that you trigger the alert phase. I'm just going to go ahead and swing by the lab. We'll swing back around and collect everything else on the way back. Where's that gas mask? Now, since we have the camera, we can go over here and take a quick photo. Don't mind these guys, they're sleeping. So I think if we head over here, and where's that police knots? There we go, there's a poster. So take out the camera and take a picture. Go ahead and save it here. Hang on. I could have sworn. Depending on where you take pictures, you can see ghosts. Maybe over here. Let me see. There should be a trophy somehow we can earn here, but I need to look around online. Maybe there's some sort of hint. Oh, okay. Now, let's see. I think you have to head into the special menu, which, hang on. Let me do that in a brief moment. So take a picture of that, and then we're going to make a save, and we'll head back to the special menu.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Just need to make...
In China, they say, rashness brings success to few, misfortune to many. Snake, go forward when it's safe, but retreat when there's danger. You'll just have to play it by ear depending on the circumstances.
So to get to the special menu, let's reset the game. There we go. Here's a special menu. Let's check out the album. Oh, there you go. There's Kojima. You can enter a name here if you want to. Change the color. And also exercise the ghost. There seems to be strong spiritual existence of the developer in this photograph. Do you wish to get rid of this? Yeah, why not? See you later, Kojima. Overwrite? Nah, let's not overwrite it. But that's how you earn that trophy. Let's check out the mission log. What have we here? The terrorists have started preparing to launch a new type of nuclear warhead. To stop that, Snake must use the detonation code emergency override key at the underground maintenance base up north or destroy Metal Gear itself. After outlasting Ocelot's torture, Snake escapes from the cell. However, Meryl, taken as the other hostage, cannot be found. Snake makes a detour around the glaciers and heads for the communications tower to enter the underground maintenance base. You know, the first time I read about that, I thought, oh wow, Snake's going to be able to traverse glaciers? That's going to be a cool gameplay mechanic. But no, we never encounter any glaciers. Kind of a missed opportunity. We don't ever get to sneak around in the snow. I'm going to go ahead and take these out real quick. Of course we can dodge around the cameras if we want to, but this is just going to make things a lot easier. And I think there's one more. There we go. Now we don't have to mess with these. Grab the body armor. That's going to help in an upcoming segment. C4 grenades. If you don't pick up these items here, you're going to come across a point of no return. And so you'll miss out on these helpful items forever. So please grab these while you still can. We don't really need to use this ration, but we'll take it anyway. And then there's this side as well. Eat this chaff grenade. Nothing. Oh, we wasted a chaff grenade. Let's take the stun grenades. The stun grenades are somewhat helpful, especially with an upcoming segment. But outside of that one area, I don't really use them all too often. Alright, let's get out of here. Now let's head back to the commander's room. This will also give us a chance to clear out these collectibles as well. Bye-bye, buddy. Nothing here. I swear, we likely could have taken out what's-her-face with the Nikita missiles if we had the chance. But the game really wants us to use... It really wants us to use the, whatchamacallit, the PSG-1. Also, this right over here, you only ever need to use this if you somehow caught a cold from Johnny. Remember that guard that was keeping us in the cell? Well, if you end up choke holding him and you hold on to him for too long, his cold will get passed on to you, and it'll be far easier for enemies to detect you because randomly Snake will sometimes sneeze, so you need to use this. And also, if we head into the main menu...
Cold medicine? I don't know. It looks like regular old cold medicine to me.
Nastasha is a weapons expert. She is not a doctor or any sort of pharmacist.
get to the underground base.
Also, this gives us a good opportunity to check out our inventory with Nastasha. She has some comments whenever we equip certain items. And seeing as how we have a full inventory, let's do that real quick. Let's take a quick break.
So, the terrorists intentionally set their deadline to coincide with the signing of the START 3 Accord. According to the terms of START 3, both Russia and the US are to reduce the number of their nuclear warheads in deployment to between 2,000 and 2,500 missiles. The current president has not yet had any major foreign policy successes. His term will be up soon, and the word at the White House is that he desperately wants this one for the history books.
Typical politician.
It is a big concern for him and his supporters.
Funny who the president turns out to be in the sequel.
The signing of the START 3 was dependent on ratification of the START 2, but MIRVs were the most important weapon in Russian arsenal. Naturally, the conservatives in the Russian parliament were greatly opposed to disarming them. The expansion of NATO, along with tension caused by disagreements over the application of the ABM Treaty with regards to TMD systems, made ratification in the 1990s difficult. It took a tremendous amount of pressure and secret negotiations to get the Russians to sign the START 3 tomorrow. But the political situation in Russia is tenuous at best, and one small incident could bring the signing to a crashing halt. If the Russians learn that America has secretly developed a new type of nuclear weapon, there is no telling how they might react. World opinion will be strongly against us too. That liquid snake is a smart one. He knows the political climate. His actions were obviously very well calculated.
I don't know what that has to do with diazepam, but okay. Actually, we weren't even using diazepam. I guess she doesn't... Well, actually, no, never mind. She already commented about the pistol before. That's probably why.
A tranquilizer, yes. I heard that Sniper Wolf uses them to prevent her hands from quivering. Maybe you should try the same thing.
I don't know how accurate that is, but we'll take her word for it.
It is true that the signing of START 3 would mean a reduction in nuclear missiles, but it would still leave between 4,000 to 5,000 missiles between the US and Russia alone. That is more than enough to destroy every living thing on this planet several times over. There is a big difference between nuclear reduction and nuclear elimination.
No comment about the PAL card.
That is a mine detector. It works by searching for metal objects. It will even find claymores that are hidden with optic stealth technology. It is set so that the position of the landmines will show up on your radar. All you have to do is equip the mine detector and keep an eye on your radar. Use it carefully.
That whole bit about optical stealth technology on the claymore, that is totally made up. In reality, claymores are set on top of the ground and you can clearly see them.
Negotiations for START 3 began in the late 1990s. The Russian president had actually been pushing for a much more ambitious arms reduction pact, but it was rejected by the Americans. America was the sole remaining superpower on the Earth, and they were not too eager to give up the title. The fact is, in the history of the world, no dominant power has ever willingly given up the reins of that power. In the case of the US, that means nuclear superiority.
No comment about this, but let's check out Otacon.
If you go straight down the underground passageway north of the cave, you'll arrive at the communication towers. You should be able to go over the glacier by using the communication tower's walkway. Head for the towers.
What about the cigarettes?
Nuclear weapons, nuclear reactors, hazardous waste. We are constantly being exposed to plutonium and other radioactive materials. Compared to that, smoking seems not so bad, no?
Well, what do you know? She does comment about it.
To get to the underground...
Alright, so smoking, the scope, binoculars. She doesn't really say anything about these.
There has been a lot of effort to reduce the number of strategic nuclear weapons, but even today, there is no treaty limiting tactical nuclear weapons. It may look from the outside that the world is disarming, but in fact, nuclear weapons are...
Nothing about that. What about the cardboard box?
A cardboard box. A cardboard box usually consists of a thin pasteboard with a corrugated paper center. They are usually made of recycled paper. It was first invented in Europe over 100 years ago. It was originally used to absorb one's sweat when wearing hats. With the same amount of wood to make one wooden box, you can make 6 or 7 cardboard boxes. And since it's recyclable, it's highly economical. In addition, it's strong and easy to store. That's why it's widely used for packing. But to avoid damaging weapons and other delicate instruments when shipping them, they should be packed in stronger boxes like wood or something. Also, the crevices should be filled with styrofoam to prevent them from moving around. So, anyway, what's with the box?
Oh, nothing. No big deal.
No, there is definitely a big deal.
What have you got there? A cardboard box?
Yeah, remember that trick?
That's the snake I remember. Those poor fools won't know what hit them.
I love how the cardboard box is an in-game joke.
If you go straight down the...
Too bad. Otacon will never know the love of a good box. I think there should be around 3 different boxes in this game.
The nuclear age is not over yet. As long as one country in the world has nuclear weapons, they will never go away.
Okay, so I guess we have 4 or 5 more items before we can switch over to weapons.
Those are night vision goggles. They do not use special lenses. They electronically amplify the light by transforming it into electric signals, which they then boost to create an image. They amplify the light 100,000 times. You will be able to see 500 meters by starlight just as if it was day. But it won't work in complete darkness since there is no light to amplify. Those night vision goggles will make your eyes hurt after a while. Do not use them for too long a period of time.
I don't think Sam Fisher ever got the memo.
Thermal goggles work by thermal imaging instead of by amplifying light like the night vision goggles. They'll work just as well in complete darkness. Not only that, they can also penetrate optic stealth systems. You will be able to spot claymores too, but they will tire your eyes out, so do not use them too much.
That's always got me wondering, do claymores even give out heat? I don't think so, because if they don't, then obviously the thermal goggles won't work on them, but if they do, that's even weirder.
You got a gas mask. Good. That is a double eyepiece type. Be careful. Unlike the transparent shield type, it will restrict your field of vision. It is equipped with a voice emitter, so do not worry about not being heard. The outside is made of reinforced plastic and the inside is made from an acetate weave. Also, the eyepieces are specially treated so they won't fog up. You will be able to stay in a gas-filled area for a long time with that mask. Use it wisely.
Also, no one ever tells you about this, but wearing a respirator is one of the most uncomfortable things ever to put on your face. For one, just because it filters out gases or any sort of particles, they don't really filter out the moisture that comes from breathing. So, eventually you're just going to end up with a face full of just very humid, watery air.
You found body armor. It will lower the damage you take from gunfire. It is designed to prevent bullets from penetrating, but you will still feel the impact from the bullets. Don't rely on it too much.
And I think that's about it. The camera doesn't really get any mention here.
Negotiations for Start 3.
Didn't we listen to this already? Okay, so let's check out the other weapons. We've already heard about the SOCOM, about the FAMAS.
That is a FAMAS. It is a bullpup-style assault rifle. It is durable and easy to use. Very resistant to overheating. It is a reliable weapon with smooth action. It can fire up to 1,000 rounds per minute. On full auto, you will empty a 25-round magazine in a few seconds.
Anyone else thought it was kind of weird that they included a French rifle in what is otherwise an American setting?
You found some grenades. Just pull the pin and it explodes after 5 seconds. You can get a lot done during those 5 seconds, Snake. How you use them is up to you.
They proved very handy during the tank battle.
Those are remote-controlled miniature reconnaissance missiles, sometimes called Nikita missiles. They've got CCD cameras in their nose cones. After you fire them, they'll transmit their visual data to your monitor. You can control their flight freely in all directions. But the missiles have a limited amount of fuel. Watch the gauge carefully. Press the first-person view button to see the missile's visual data. Use them wisely.
Next to the chaff grenades, the Nikita missiles are probably the most unrealistic of Snake's arsenal.
Those are claymore mines. Unlike other mines, which are planted underground, claymores are set up above ground and are designed to produce maximum damage in a wide fan-shaped area. When they go off, they spray 700 1.2 millimeter steel pellets in a 60-degree pattern, much like an oversized shotgun. Traditionally, claymores use a tripwire to set them off, but those claymores are a new type. They are camouflaged using the new stealth technology and are equipped with sophisticated motion detectors.
I think they're also in the movie Swordfish as well.
That is C4 explosive, a plastic explosive with a texture similar to clay, so you can shape it in almost any way you want. Although it has 1.4 times the destructive power of dynamite, it is highly stable and won't explode without a detonating device, even if it is shot, burned, or beaten. You are using a wireless detonator, yes? The detonator is equipped with a scrambler, so you don't have to worry about interference from any other radio source. Make sure you are sufficiently far enough away when it goes off. Also, as you know, the sound of the explosive will alert your enemies, so be careful.
Unfortunately, we learned about that the hard way earlier.
Those are stun grenades. They are often used in sensitive operations such as freeing hostages and that sort of thing. Sometimes they are called flash bangs or sound and flash grenades. They make a big flash and lots of noise, which will disorient and disable your opponents temporarily. You have to understand that they won't kill the bad guys, but just stun them for a few seconds. Use them wisely.
It's always kind of confused me in Call of Duty how there are both stun grenades and flashbangs. They work almost the same way, only except that stun grenades just slow down your movement speed.
That's a chaff grenade. It's a special grenade that disperses thin, narrow metallic strips of various lengths and frequency responses. It can confuse electronic equipment. It will be useful against machines which depend upon electronic sensors. Naturally, for it to be effective, you must use it before you are attacked. If you are expecting an attack, spread the chaff beforehand.
Very useful for interrupting any sort of electronic equipment. Oh, I didn't know there was a box underneath the table.
Excellent. That is a PSG-1, one of the best sniper rifles in the world. It is accurate enough to shoot cleanly through a 2.5 centimeter square from a distance of 100 meters. Unlike other sniper rifles, the PSG-1 is not bolt action. It is semi-automatic. Its best feature is that it allows for rapid fire. When you are shooting over long distances, the slightest tremble can make you miss your target by inches. Try to keep your hands as still as possible.
Also, they're pretty dang expensive. Anyways, that's it for now. Let's move on. So, hang on here. Completely forgot which rooms we have checked, so we will double back again. See if we got everything. We won't be coming back here for probably forever. Unless we start a new game. Yeah, we've gotten everything. Let's move on. Enough messing around here. So it seems that they have taken the body of Mantis away. I think that's President Baker's photograph. Let's move on out. Now, do I have... Yeah, I have enough stun grenades. So, if you didn't know about that trick with the cardboard box, you can have an easier time moving around the wolves by just equipping the handkerchief. The wolves will love you forever, even if you mistreat them. Don't believe me? Well, nah, never mind. I wouldn't be so cruel as to punch them. I wonder if Otacon has anything to say about the wolves.
If you go straight down...
Guess not.
Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing glamorous about it. Snake, please save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me.
Snake, about Meryl.
Colonel, I'm sorry.
Listen to me.
I wasn't able to protect her.
Snake, she's a soldier. She knows that prisoners are a part of war. She joined up of her own free will. I'm sure she was prepared for this.
No, you're wrong. Meryl thought she had to become a soldier. Thought it was the only way. She said she thought it would bring her closer to her dead father.
She said that?
She wasn't ready for real combat. I shouldn't have pushed her so hard. It's all my fault.
That's not like you, Snake.
Master, what is it?
Sorry for eavesdropping, but I just couldn't listen anymore.
Master.
Snake, you can have regrets if you want to. It's only natural. But you can't keep attacking yourself for things that happened in the past. That road leads to madness. Believe me.
He's right. Don't kick yourself. It doesn't suit a legend like you. I'm sure Meryl's just fine.
Mei Ling.
Snake, forget about Meryl. Stop Liquid. That's what Meryl would want too.
You're right. Meryl would say the same thing.
Snake.
What?
Meryl. She's pretty special to you, huh?
Yes, she's special. There aren't many women like her around.
That's not what I meant.
She's the Colonel's niece and a combat buddy.
Is that all? Come on.
This is like a police interrogation.
No,
I guess it's in the genes.
The genes? What are you talking about, Colonel?
No, I just remembered about Naomi's grandfather. I think Naomi said he rose as high as assistant secretary in the FBI during Edgar Hoover's time.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes, he was Japanese, and he became a special undercover investigator to nab the Mafia.
When was that?
Oh, sometime in the 50s, I guess.
Where?
New York, I think.
Naomi, I thought you didn't have any family.
Well, I researched it after I became an adult. My grandfather was already dead by the time I learned about him. I never even had the chance to meet him.
Oh.
Snake, good luck.
Watch your back, Snake.
Okay. Enough melodrama. Now round 2. Oh crap, I forgot about that thing. Didn't realize there were gun cameras in this hallway. This is some sort of underground passageway. Because of the low-res nature of this game, it's hard to tell where exactly this is in the base. But let me make sure we have all of the ammo we could possibly pick up, because this next section is going to be a pain in the butt. Let's make a save here.
What is it, Snake?
I'm going to avoid saving in the medic room because we will be using that save later to earn the stealth camo.
The Chinese say it is the strong swimmer who most often drowns. It is because the strong swimmer overestimates his abilities and underestimates the strength of the river. You are probably quite used to the mission now, but don't get careless.
Don't get careless, she says. Alright, so there's no way of avoiding this, so let me put on the body armor. And where are the stun grenades? Pop this. Ah, come on. Alright, time to race up. Every once in a while we'll be throwing out these grenades. Out of the way. Oh, by the way, we can... Never mind.
Snake, that's the door to the walkway.
It won't open, even if I use the card.
Huh? Oh, that's right, I totally forgot.
Do you know something?
That door sometimes gets frozen shut because it's so cold outside.
Next time, tell me beforehand. So what should I do?
It's impossible to open from the inside. They always use C4 or something from the outside.
From the outside? You can't open it from the inside?
Sorry, it's impossible. But don't worry, you'll get through. There are 2 walkways that connect Tower A and Tower B. The other one's on the roof. You should just use the walkway on the roof.
Easy enough. By the way, does What's-Her-Face have any comment on the rope?
When you are in a dark place, you...
No, I guess not. That's okay. Let's just throw on the body armor and continue running. Probably should have picked up that ration, but whatever. Thankfully, this will knock down everyone. Ah, come on, buddy. I'm almost out of grenades here. Come on. It's gotta end sometime soon, right? Ah, come on. There we go. Ah, crap. Crap, crap, crap. There we go. As if the enemies can't climb up the ladder. Okay, so that's how you just speed run across. So that's where we need to go. Now, are there any goodies around here that we can pick up? Guess not. Let's see. Now's a good time to check out whether What's-Her-Face has any comment on the rope. Got the rope equipped.
Rope? If it is at least 12 millimeters thick, lightweight and hard to cut, you should be able to rappel with it as well. It is not a hemp rope, is it?
No, it looks like it's made of nylon fibers.
Good. When hemp rope gets wet, it loses its flexibility. It would not be good for rappelling, but that rope sounds like it will not be a problem.
Nice.
Damn!
Snake! I'm afraid I can't let you get past here.
Liquid.
You're not going any farther. Die!
It's a long way down. If only I had a rope. I should be able to use that rope I got.
What are you going to do? Take on a hind with your bare hands? Now you're mine!
If I stay here, I'm finished.
Well, I hope you remember to pick up the rope before heading up. Otherwise, you'll have to head back down.
The walkway on the roof of Tower A was destroyed? That doesn't mean there's no other way. You'll have to go to the north part of Tower A and use that rope to rappel down to the walkway below.
It's too dangerous. That Hind is aiming at Snake, and he'll need to use both hands to rappel, too.
You're right, but we have no choice. The Hind can't move in tight spaces. It's our best bet.
This is insane.
The Colonel's right. There's no other way.
Only a handful of pilots in the world could operate a Hind in a blizzard like this. The IR and night vision equipment would be useless. He must be flying on manual. That means your chaff won't work.
Funny how Master is the only one that doesn't respond during this battle. Well, of course, Deep Throat wouldn't comment.
Snake, are you gonna take on a Hind with your bare hands?
I'm not that big a fool. Isn't there a weapon I can use against him somewhere?
There are Stinger missiles in Communications Tower B. I'm pretty sure they're near the entrance to the walkway. If you had a rope, you could probably get them by dropping down from the roof.
Okay, so in order to get down, you have to equip the rope and head right over here. This segment is really cool in theory, but it's incredibly easy.
Here's how to rappel. Press the X button to jump away from the wall. While you're away from the wall, press down on the directional button to drop down. If you jump while pressing right or left on the directional button, you can make a big jump in that direction. If you press and hold the circle button while using the directional button, you can walk slowly across the wall. If you're careful with the timing, you should be able to dodge the gunfire from the Hind while you rappel down. If anyone can do it, you can, Snake.
Yeah, so forget about what Campbell says all about the whole thing about walking, because you're really only supposed to avoid the steam coming from... Yeah, just avoid the steam coming from the tower. And just keep pushing your way down. Just avoid the steam. Like I said, it's cooler in theory. Now if you want to head back in, grab the C4, lay this here, blow it, and you can head back inside. But this isn't really where we need to go. But it is useful if you're missing some ammo. Plus we can also pick up this ration too. Otherwise, head back inside, or outside I should say. Notice how there are enemies waiting on the other side for us. I don't know if there's any other way to get around them other than just to throw out maybe a stun grenade, or you can even use the Nikita missiles. But yeah, like I said, I'd have to look up different ways for us to get across without needing to trigger either an alert or having to kill enemies. But either way, we don't even have to go far. Oh my god, this is so erratic. I'm just gonna... these guys can really take a couple rifle bullets. Oh wow, they can actually hit us from all the way over there. In that case, we'll just mess with them by firing a couple Nikita missiles. This is obviously the safer route. There we go. I think they're all dead. So yeah, ignore what I was doing earlier with the PSG-1. Just use the Nikita missiles. Gotta get inside. But now we have the Stinger missiles. Funny how we finally got the weapon that we need to destroy him, and he's nowhere to be found.
You have Stinger missiles. Now you have at least got a chance against the Hind.
Only a chance?
Well, you are not exactly evenly armed. That Hind is a monster. You have only a small chance to win, but at least it's better than no chance.
That's a pretty grim analysis, Nastasha.
To shoot down that Hind, you will have to get to a place with good visibility. Do not try to fight him in that walkway. Get up on that roof where you will have a clean shot at him.
And crap. More stair climbing to go. Now before we head up, why is the elevator not working?
It looks like Liquid really wants to have a showdown with you. I'm looking at Mei Ling's digitally enhanced satellite images right now.
Snake, he's waiting for you. He's just circling around like a buzzard.
I hope everyone's enjoying the live broadcast.
Sorry, Snake. Wish I could do something to help.
Snake, I don't like it.
Please don't go up to the roof.
I have to. I can't run from this one.
I guess everybody wants to see the showdown.
Snake, I'm heading your way.
What are you talking about?
There's something I've got to ask you.
Well, what is it?
Well, you see, Oh, I'll ask you when I see you. Bye.
Wait a minute.
He really pulled that on us.
Snake, I'm coming out.
You have Stinger missiles. Now you have at least got a chance against the Hind.
And let's make a save.
What is it, Snake?
If you say so. The way up is counterclockwise, but we're gonna go downstairs real quick. This is entirely optional. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. There are tons and tons of floors here.
Damn.
The staircase is broken. Tough luck. Looks like the elevator's the only way up now. Okay, Snake. I want you to head up there right away.
Lame. Now we have to take the long way around. The left stick is not useful for this area. It tends to get hooked on the left side, and this can really be a problem. Probably best to just use the D-pad.
Don't shoot! It's me, don't shoot! It's me, Snake!
Otacon, how'd you get here?
Well, it wasn't as dramatic as your entrance, believe me. I'm afraid of heights.
You were watching?
Yeah, I was watching. I was riding in the back of their truck. Thanks to the stealth camouflage.
How did you get up here?
The elevator, of course.
The first floor of the circular staircase was destroyed.
That's why I took the elevator.
The elevator was working?
Yeah, that's right. You're incredible. Like a movie hero or something.
No, you're wrong. In the movies, the hero always saves the girl.
You mean Meryl? Sorry. Forget I said anything. Snake, there's something I've really got to ask you. It's why I followed you up this far. Have you ever loved someone?
That's what you came to ask?
No, I mean, I was wondering if even soldiers fall in love.
What are you trying to say?
I want to ask you, do you think love can bloom even on a battlefield?
Yeah, I do. I think at any time, any place, people can fall in love with each other. But if you love someone, you have to be able to protect them.
I think so too.
I have a favor to ask.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it'll be easy.
I told you before I don't want to hurt anyone.
I don't want you to either.
Okay.
The elevator is stopped down there. I want you to get it to move. You see?
That's weird.
It was working before, but now it isn't.
Maybe the panel's broken.
Can you fix it?
It was working before. If it's the mechanism, leave it to me.
I've got to go and swat a noisy fly.
Okay, I'll stay here and hold the fort. Good luck.
You really look like hell. Are you okay?
Don't worry. If I do this, it doesn't matter. I just pretend like I'm not here, and then I'm not scared.
Strange logic. I'm counting on you.
Poor guy. Alright, so funny thing, I didn't do this earlier to show you guys, but if you don't head downstairs first, this staircase leading up, it will be blocked by these totes. Now for some strange reason, someone somehow managed to move the second set of totes onto the other stack here. So let's move up. If you don't have any Nikita missiles, crap, we don't have any. We can use Nikita missiles here, but if you want to get rid of the cameras, you can also use the Stinger missiles as well, but at least we have some chaff grenades, so let's throw these out. Gotta use the D-pad for this. Make sure to save up enough chaff grenades because we're gonna need them in the trip down. I just like this. We have to play as if we're playing a game with tank controls in order to get around. Now, unless you want to get shot up, make sure to use the grenades. There we go. There are 4 sets of cameras. And I think that's the last one. Yeah, there we go. Let me pick up these, and then we'll do the fight. Alrighty, we have a full set of items. Let's do this fight. And just to be sure, there we go. Now we have that on our quick equip.
Are you ready now, my brother?
Why are you calling me brother? Who the hell are you?
I'm you. I'm your shadow.
What?
Ask the father that you killed. I'll send you to hell to meet him.
If you look closely, he also has a co-pilot.
Liquid means to bring this to an end now. He obviously planned this.
Maybe the broken elevator was all part of the trap.
You mean he fiddled with the elevator to get me out on the roof?
You'll have to destroy that Hind, Snake. You can see the Hind on your radar screen. Even if you lose visual contact, you can always check his position by radar.
Or if you're playing this on extreme or hard, you can use the sound of his helicopter in order to notice when he moves into range.
Your best chance is to hit him while he is circling. When his nose isn't pointed at you, that is your opening. Shove a Stinger missile up his butt.
I guess Nastasha can't curse.
Snake, are you okay?
so far. How are you doing?
Sorry, the elevator's not working yet. It's strange. There's no problem with the motor, and the power is on. I need a little more time.
Take all the time you need. No calls from Deep Throat, and we don't really need to save, but...
Snake, are you okay?
I'll be fine.
Don't give up.
Let's make sure to stay out of the range of fire, equip the body armor in case you're afraid of getting hit, and let's throw out this chaff grenade. Stinger missiles will surprisingly work. There we go, got him. This fight can be somewhat tough. You have to line up these squares in order to track him whenever he's flying around. Thankfully, you can just fire and forget. We're really only tickling him. Oops. Screwed up there. Ah, come on. So it's best to get a lock on him before releasing the missile. Otherwise you'll end up hitting yourself like I did. This isn't really a difficult fight. It's just fairly annoying. Still, don't lose your cool. Where'd he go? Oh crap. He almost got us there. So at this stage, he's going to hide under our sight line in order to get the jump on us. That's okay though, as long as you're hiding over here, where he can't aim at us, you will be fine. He's trying that trick once more. You know, with directional audio, this makes the fight somewhat easier to deal with. because you don't really have to worry about where he's coming from. Come on, buddy, where are you? He's got to reload sometime. I think we have maybe 2 more shots and then we're done here. Alright, pop up. Come on, where are you? Got you right on radar. I just need you to pop your head up. And that's pretty much game. Stay behind cover.
See you in hell, Liquid. That takes care of the cremation.
That's such a badass line.
Snake, the elevator's working.
You fixed it?
No, that's the weird thing. It just moved by itself. It's headed your way now.
Is that so? Okay.
That explosion before, what was it?
Oh, I had to take out that helicopter.
Helicopter? That's incredible, Snake.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored?
Yeah. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay. Find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
And stay out of my way. Don't try to be a hero or anything.
Okay. Call me if you need to.
Okay, so much for that.
You did it, Snake. You shot down the Hind.
I was so worried.
Liquid couldn't have survived that.
I wonder. But even so, just because we've taken out their leader doesn't mean they're gonna give up. They're still gonna try to launch that nuke.
You're right. There's no time to waste. Hurry. The underground base is past the communications tower. The elevator's working again, isn't it?
It should be.
You're the one who said I could do it with a stinger. You didn't really think I had a chance, did you?
It's not that. Well, after all, that Hind shot down 2 F-16s. It is hard to believe that after doing that, it got taken out by just one man. Nice going, Snake.
I don't know why, but the elevator just started working again. If you take it all the way to the bottom of Tower B and go outside, you'll be in the snowfield. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is in the north of the snowfield.
Let's do that. Got a little bit more time before we have to end this session. I want to make it at least to where we had to change out for disc 2. Oh yeah, that's right. This game used to come on 2 discs on the PlayStation 1. I almost forgot about that tidbit. Now that we have enough Stinger missiles, let's just take out the gun cameras. Where'd they go? There they are. We don't have to fuss about with grenades anymore. I think this is a little overkill though. Stinger missiles were originally designed to take out flying aircraft. Ah crap, we're out of Stinger missiles. Back to using these. That was good timing. I almost thought I was going to get shot there. Now we can finally head on out of here. Why is this not working? Finally. So what's going on here?
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you. So I went back to the lab and...
Yeah?
The 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out, it's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135, but that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you!
Too late, Snake! Now die!
Well, that would have been handy if we knew about that beforehand. If you're having trouble seeing where they are, just equip the thermal goggles, and then we're going to throw down a couple claymores. You really shouldn't have picked on me. There we go. It's probably even more helpful if you throw down the claymores before the fight begins. Also, we could have used those claymores for a different fight, but you know what, that's fine. I think we'll have a chance to pick up more later. Now, where's the ration? There we go. Grab the new ones. Grab the PSG-1 bullets. And there's a busted stairway. One other thing to note though, before moving into the next room, throw one of these out. Now move on. Otherwise you run the risk of getting shot. Like that. And that. Now, before moving on, can't see anything here. Same thing here, can't see anything. It's pitch black.
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then?
What are you talking about?
Someone's aiming at me, in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf, no, you can't.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this.
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal our location.
Is that right? Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Please, Wolf! Snake, no!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
Okay, so you know what? Let me see, can we hide behind this? Yeah, we can. So let's see what everyone else has to say before we continue.
Sniper Wolf, you can only shoot at her with your PSG-1.
Snake, Wolf is hiding somewhere in that snowfield. First you'll have to find out where she is.
She should come out of hiding briefly to shoot at you.
Snake, Wolf is hiding somewhere in that snowfield. First you'll have to find out where she is.
Did they mess up that audio recording? It sounds like two different lines being strung up together.
Sniper Wolf. It is pretty unusual for a sniper to announce their presence before they shoot. She must have a real thing for you.
Anyway, I do not think it is going to be as easy as before.
Get on your stomach. Fire from the prone position. It would be good if you had a tripod or something stable to balance your weapon on. If you do not have that, hold the weapon firmly under your armpit and keep it still with your chin. Line up your target in your scope's crosshairs.
Yeah, we have no scope, no nothing like that. Excuse me, not scope. Tripod.
The most important tools you need to be a good sniper are the senses that you were born with. No amount of training can change those. If your senses are dull from the beginning, you'll never be a great sniper.
I was not expecting Master to pick up the phone this quickly.
Otacon, where can I find ammo for the PSG-1?
I can't tell you.
Dude, Otacon, buddy. Whose side are you on? That's okay though. If you don't have ammo for the PSG-1, use this. Yeah, where are you? We're gonna have to get a little bit closer. Oh, never mind. You can't get any closer than this, so let's just continue hiding over here. Oops. Okay, try not to... Where is this? Come on. Work with us, tree. I think we should be able to... No. Hang on. Gotta make sure we head up this ramp here. There we go. That's how we're gonna cheese out this fight. As long as we don't keep screwing up. Don't worry though, she can't really hit us from behind the tree. I'm not entirely too sure this method is quicker than just running after her. Well, not really running after her, but chasing her down with the PSG-1. She'll never learn. We're just gonna tap her from behind, just like that. Technically, this is a sniper fight. The only difference is we're sniping her out with missiles instead. If you really feel like you have to do this the honorable way, you could just use the PSG-1 and snipe her out that way. But I think this is a little more... It's a little bit more entertaining. Well, I don't think there are any pieces of her left, especially with not with that many explosions. Also, if you're on higher difficulties and you're having trouble keeping up with her, this is an acceptable way to end the fight.
waited for this moment. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am long shot. You cannot save me. Please. Just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd? So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero. Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden. Watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war. Not from inside, but from the outside. As an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale at some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
She was never my real target.
You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Why? Why? I loved you.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She's part of me. Everyone's here now. Okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
I'll hang on to my codec. I want to keep helping.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
And like a ghost in the darkness, he disappears. Also, if you want to have one last look at Sniper Wolf and pay your respects, there she is.
A sad story. We shouldn't have turned our backs on the Kurds after the Gulf War.
Listen, we're not responsible for her choices. Everyone decides their own fate, no matter where they were born. Words like fate, karma, it's just an excuse for giving up if you ask me.
I don't agree with you. Maybe if she hadn't been born on a battlefield, she might have had a happier, more fulfilling life. She might not have turned into a killer.
Snake, hurry up and get to Metal Gear's underground base. The entrance should be towards the back of the snowfield.
And we'll get there in just a moment.
As long as the strategy of nuclear deterrence continues, nuclear weapons may be...
I think we've heard about this before. Oh wait, we didn't hear about this one yet. Oh well, doesn't matter. There is some pretty interesting backstory on Nastasha, but because I ended up skipping through her dialogue, oh well. That's fine. Actually, let me just save here and restart this so we can listen to that little bit.
In China, they say, it's better to live ugly than to die beautiful. I think it's true. Once you're dead, you'll never have another chance to be happy. I can't understand people who want to die before their time. Please, Snake, promise me that you'll come back alive.
We'll just make a save real quick. Anyways, let me just reset this. We're likely not going to progress any further because I need to take a break. We'll just head inside the base after this and then we will do our sign off. Also, there's the log here. Now, to stop the launch of the new type of nuclear warhead, Snake must use the detonation code emergency override key, man that's a mouthful, at the underground maintenance base up north or destroy Metal Gear itself. Snake fights Liquid's Hind on the roof of Communications Tower B, defeats it, and gets to the not the battlefield, gets to the snowfield north of Communications Tower B. However, Sniper Wolf is waiting for him. After beating her again, Snake and Otacon stay with her until her moment of death. Snake heads for the entrance to the underground maintenance base north of the snowfield. Okay, so that sets us up perfectly to listen to this.
As long as the strategy of nuclear deterrence continues, nuclear weapons may be reduced, but they will never be eliminated. If you think about it, nuclear reduction does not mean much without elimination as the ultimate goal. I used to work in the DIA. I figured the only way to achieve nuclear elimination was to work from the inside to convince them of the ineffectiveness of the deterrence theory.
Seems like you're pretty focused on that issue.
Victims of nuclear radiation are a sad thing to see, and I have seen a lot of it. I have seen more than enough of it. I was born and raised in Pripyat, Ukraine. I was 10 years old on that day, April 26, 1986.
You don't mean...
Yes. And thousands of other lives. I live just 3 kilometers north of there. 600,000 to 700,000 people were evacuated. Over 650,000 children suffered the effects of radiation poisoning. Between 1986 and 1993, 12,000 children died. My parents, and many others like them who helped in the cleanup, died a few years later from radiation sickness. We must rid this world of all nuclear weapons before they cause more misery, before they destroy the delicate environment that keeps us alive. I will not allow this pain and anxiety to pass on to yet another generation. If we do not drastically reduce the number of stockpiled nuclear weapons, it is going to become easier and easier for terrorists to get their hands on them. That means more terrorist attacks like this one. There was some talk about both sides reducing their nuclear stockpiles to a core deterrent force of less than 500 missiles each, and declaring that there would be no nuclear counterstrike in the event of the use of conventional or chemical weapons. But talks fell through. It seems that America is unwilling to relinquish its position as the most powerful country in the world.
Okay, so we've heard enough from her.
A sad story. We shouldn't have turned our backs on the curtain.
Heard this one already.
Snake, hurry up and get
Nothing
to Metal
else?
Gear's underground base. The entrance should be towards the back of the snowfield.
What about Otacon? Is he still crying?
The entrance to the underground maintenance base is in the north of the snowfield. I'll be watching, Snake.
Creepy.
Master, you and I, we're nothing more than dogs, are we?
That's not like you, Snake. Don't let what Sniper Wolf said bother you. Listen, There's not a soldier alive that doesn't question himself. And if there is one, he's nothing more than a murderer. But someone like Wolf, a soldier who's looking for nothing more than their own death, is no good to anyone either. Once she started to look for death, it was all over. That's how you'll end up too, Snake.
Actually, let me see if Master has anything more to say.
When the temperature falls down to -30 or -40 degrees Celsius, you start to get ice fogs. That's when the moisture in the air freezes. It may look pretty at first, but it'll severely limit your visibility. Be careful.
I highly recommend looking around this area while you still have the chance. You can still return to this area later, but there's less of a point. Let me toss this out. If you're concerned about missing items here, you can always return later. Things will have changed by then. Let me grab all the bullets I can. Well, this doesn't look inviting. Sweet. Got a refill on chaff grenades. I seem to remember you being able to look at a certain thing around here somewhere. Guess not. Seems very empty here. Also, no idea why this half track is here, but if you're interested in getting to the other parts of the base, feel free to use a fast travel trick. It'll still work here. In fact, that's the only way to get back. Okay. Now we have all three boxes. One to the snowfield, one to the nuclear warhead storage building. That's where Mantis was at. And also the very beginning at the heliport. Not really sure why you would want to return to those areas, but they're there. And that's it. That is the end of the game. Oh, wait. Oh, cool. What do you know? The disc gets changed automatically for us. That's cool. I wish some of the other older games did that trick as well. Alright, so that's going to be it for us tonight.
You caught Snake?
Yep, we're going to make a save and call it a night.
Don't forget to save your memories of me too.
Can't save memories even on that system of yours. Memories are fragile things. After you reduce them to binary numbers and send them through the air, they're not memories anymore.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. There's nothing my system can't do.
Memories aren't just sounds and pictures. They exist somewhere between the sounds, between the picture.
I don't get it. Anything can be done digitally.
If that's true, why don't you go ahead and try to say what I'm thinking right now?
I can't say that type of thing. You'll have to put it into words at least.
That's right. And that's what memories are. Wordless.
I don't know about that.
No matter how far data technology advances, you'll never be able to penetrate the human heart.
You're wrong. It's just a matter of time.
But first you have to try to understand human emotions, Mei Ling.
And how do I do that?
You have to allow yourself to fall in love with someone.
Hint, hint. Oh, man. Yeah, so that's where we'll leave it. Fun stuff. But at least now we have a save in case if we want to go back and replay through the game to get the stealth camo. Unless, of course, you're looking to get both on the same save file. That means you'll have to play through the game twice. But anyways, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, please like the video. If you guys have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Let me know what you guys think. Share the video out wherever you guys can, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Please help us keep our channel growing. If you have missed out on any of the previous play sessions, make sure to check out the playlist over on our channel. Or if you're interested in some of the other games that we play, check those out as well. If you guys are over on Twitter, follow us at twitter.com/LunarlightGames. Over there you'll find deals, discounts, as well as news stories about the gaming world, as well as the odd giveaway we run from time to time. Check out the pinned post for more information, or hit the hashtag LunarlightVault. I think we have 2 giveaways ending in the next 2 days, so make sure to check those out. There are more coming up this weekend, and as always we have our Bandai Namco fighting game / some other whatchamacallit bundle from Humble Bundle. We will be releasing the new giveaways every Sunday, and they will be ending within about a week on every Monday until we run out of games. So check those out before they end. If you guys are over on Twitch, follow us at twitch.tv/LunarlightGames, and also hit the notification bell across all of our platforms to get updates as soon as they're made available. If you'd like to support the channel financially, you can do so by dropping a donation over at paypal.me/LunarlightGames. The link's down below, but if you guys don't have $1 to donate, don't worry about it. Feel free to continue viewing our videos and make sure you guys stay subscribed. That's going to be all for tonight. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this, or whenever you are watching this. But I hope you guys have a great start to your week. Happy Monday, happy Halloween, and we will see you again in the next one. For now, take care, and have a good night, or day, week, weekend, whatever. We'll see you.